Ooh.
What's up, everybody? It's episode 11 of the O'Reilly Show. And on the O'Reilly Show, we're going to be able to bring you
content directly from us student athletes. We're going to be able to bring on guests that you guys have requested. And also, you're going to be able to engage with us using the comments on all the social medias below. So today we have two guests. Mm-hmm. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves for the people?
McCallan Castles. I play tight end for the football team.
Michael Bittner, I play wide receiver.
But you also go by Callie. Some people might know you as Callie.
Yeah.
So usually when we have guests on, we put them on the spot if you haven't watched an episode. See, you could have watched an episode before and got yourself kind of caught up.
I definitely did that.
Oh, you did that. Okay, so then we have some pressure on you now. Each person's going to FaceTime someone. Whoever picks up on the least rings wins.
Oh, cool. PB.
Oh, that's not even fair, though. Did I do Jacob? He's at dinner.
No shot.
Cody?
He's probably playing Fortnite.
The salamander.
2. That was 2 rings. 3. Your phone rings fast. 4, 5.
What up? Boom.
Okay.
Hi, Hunter.
Okay. Hunter.
Big fish. I knew
I'm
it.
switching roommates, dude.
Oh, wait, you called them at the same time. So
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
actually smart so we could see.
We're doing the
Hunter, say
show
hi.
thing.
Say hi to the camera.
You're on camera. All right. See you tomorrow.
All right, guys.
Count on
We're going
big
to start
fish.
with the obvious. Georgia. Tough one. Interesting one. Before we dive into it, any just overall takeaways? We have offense and defense, so we can get a good grasp of the whole game here.
Yeah. I'll just say, first, atmosphere, thank y'all. Vol fans, it was lit, it was loud.
We broke the decibel.
We did.
137.
We did.
That was lit.
Yeah, it was loud. But as far as like defense, I think we played hard as a team. I feel like we went out there and competed, but just like we come every week. It's details, small details that you see going back looking on film, and it's just like, dang, like if you do this one little thing, how much it can like affect the whole play. And really just one thing we need to focus on more is getting off the field on third down.
Yeah, they did convert quite a few.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's that's kind of the similar thing with the offense was we would get the ball rolling and then we would do something that was not detail oriented, like false start or something, kill all of our momentum, and then on third downs we were I think 2 of 11 or something,
yeah,
which is that's tough to win a football game if you keep getting off the field and making your defense keep stopping them. So.
Yeah. So going back to the atmosphere piece, Dolly Parton was at the game.
Dolly.
The decibel might have been broken when she was actually on the field,
Dolly.
but I'm not gonna lie, it was really disappointing.
Couldn't
I
hear.
was very disappointed.
Did you guys weren't talking and like having meetings?
Nah,
Like you got to
'cause,
watch
like,
her?
he told us it was gonna happen.
Okay, yeah.
And like we just transferring like quarters.
Yeah.
And defense wasn't on the field, so we not up yet.
Yeah.
So I'm just listening. I'm like, okay, I'm expecting I was really hoping to hear Jolene. Like,
They came out and said she was just gonna sing Rocky Top.
But I was like, but I didn't even really hear her say anything.
Yeah.
It's like she was just talking.
She was like,
Yeah, it was
I think she said she couldn't even
Yeah.
hear
Oh, she
herself out
couldn't.
there.
They just started the band like as she was like, "We're gonna sing Rocky Top."
Yeah.
Started the band completely covered
Yeah.
over her, and I just felt really bad for her.
I like
But-
Dolly though.
That's the Neyland sound system needs a little update.
Yeah, they needed to do like
Just
a
a
run
little
through
update.
for the
Just a
Queen,
little
and then
update.
Peyton Manning walked her out, and I was like,
That's tough.
we didn't even notice Peyton Manning because everyone was looking at Dolly.
Yeah, Dolly.
But yeah, it was loud. As a California native, Callie is a California native as well. Dolly Parton wasn't talked about as much growing up, obviously, than the Tennessee kids. You're from Cincinnati. So did you talk about Dolly growing up at all, or is it more like a...
I definitely knew who Dolly Parton was, but
Yeah.
you definitely really get to know her once you get down here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I kind of was confused. I was like, what's such like big deal about
Yeah.
Dolly Parton?
Yeah.
And then once you get down here, you start to realize that she kind of runs this
Oh,
state.
yeah.
Especially like Knoxville, like
Oh,
it's so
my-
close.
Yes.
You go to like Dollywood and you're like, she has a whole theme park.
Yes.
crazy.
Have y'all been
It's
to
crazy.
Dollywood?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Team
It's
trip.
so fun. It's actually like
the
underrated.
Yeah, we took a team trip.
Yeah.
Oh.
Was that during the summer?
Yeah,
During
it
the
Oh,
is.
that-
summer.
Yeah.
Man,
It was
I went
really
for-
fun.
I
too.
went for the first time this summer. So much
It
fun.
was really fun.
Like,
Roller coasters are the best.
No,
coasters.
facts.
I do not
Yes.
like roller coasters.
You don't like roller coasters?
That's crazy.
No, they tricked me too. They got me on the Mystery Mine one. They're like, it doesn't go upside down, don't worry. And it goes. I'm like,
Yeah.
and then when it flipped upside down, I was like, I think I'm gonna go out. I think I'm out. And I'm sitting there next to Jake Warren, and he's just laughing at me the whole time.
Yes.
I'm, like terrified.
I like roller coasters, but it's like the build up. It's just like, do I want to do this?
I love roller
Yeah,
coasters.
that feeling
It's
like where
fun.
you're like you got like nothing in your stomach and
Oh.
you can't breathe for a
Facts.
second. That's the best feeling ever.
Ever. Do y'all have, we have Six Flags in California. I mean,
Kings Island in Cincinnati.
is that a Six Flags or is that?
It's
It's
like
like
its
a
own
similar-
little park. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a roller coaster.
We have
fiend.
nothing.
Dang.
We got Bass Pro.
Sir.
Oh my
We got
God.
Bass Pro. It's in a pyramid though. It's huge.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's huge. But
Awesome.
Other
So,
than that-
if the perfect day, Tahoe, California. So that's a different California than I'm
It
in.
is.
Southern California is, we say we're a different breed than Northern. So what's the
beaches.
perfect day in Tahoe, and then give us Cincinnati?
Perfect day in Tahoe.
Like, if you took me and O, what are we doing?
yeah.
I mean, it depends on the season because it's like Tahoe is like you get all 4 seasons and it's like in the mountains, so you can go like in this like obviously like winter, like White Christmas, like
Yeah.
you can literally ski like
That's cool.
ski,
Oh,
go sledding
dear.
down your street because most of the streets get closed because of how much it snows out there. But like during the summer too, it's like 4th of July in Tahoe is the best because you can go out on the lake and it's like 80 degrees and it's just
Man.
like the perfect weather.
Wow.
So it sounds like a cool little spot.
Oh, it's like people love living up there, which is why it's so expensive to live there.
yeah.
My parents were like, "We're coming out to Tennessee," but it's like it's so cool, and like growing up there is like the best. Like, but it's like we used to have football practices at night, and like you have bears come down onto the field
Oh,
and
that's
Oh
stuff.
my
like,
God.
That's cool.
so it's cool.
It's crazy.
A day in the life in Cincinnati. A perfect day.
Perfect day in Cincinnati. It's nothing like Tahoe. Yeah, we don't got all that. I mean, the necessities though, you have to get Skyline chili.
Skyline chili. Oh my goodness.
I've never.
It's
I've
the best
never
thing
had
ever.
it. I've never had it, but I only know it from.
You said it like you had.
No, but I want to try it so bad.
It'll change your
And
life.
what? It was on a little show. It was on the show. They kept saying Skyline chili.
Skyline, dude.
We'll,
Change your
we'll
life.
have to
Oh,
find
I
it.
gotta
We'll have
find
to
the show,
find it.
bro.
I
Now
have
gotta
cans
find
of
the
it
show.
back at the crib. Like, I'll
Please
make
share.
Skyline dip. But yeah, pretty much what Skyline is it's like a little fast food restaurant that you can go in and sit down. You can get a 3-way, which is like spaghetti, and then it's like a chili, but it's like a chili sauce. It's not like actual
Okay.
chili. And then cheese. They have the best cheese ever.
Okay.
Or you can get a cheese coney, which is just a hot dog with chili and cheese in it. It'll change your life, I
Man.
promise you. But that,
Oh my.
if you go to Cincinnati, it's that and Grater's ice cream.
Okay,
Two
so
best-
food.
Food, and then obviously like you got Kings Island, you got the Reds, Bengals, FC
Yeah.
Cincinnati, a lot of sports teams in there.
Let's move.
I mean, you can go swimming in the Ohio River if you really want to. It's pretty nasty. If you guys want to pull up a picture of the Ohio River, it's pretty brown. So you guys can do that. But yeah, I mean, downtown's super nice, a lot of good food restaurants, big German town. So we had I think the largest Oktoberfest outside the one over in Germany, which is pretty
Oh, wow,
cool.
That's
So
awesome.
there's a lot to do. And then during Christmas time, we got Festival of Lights at the Cincinnati Zoo. It's like one of the largest light shows.
Wow, you're really selling. You're really
I know,
selling.
I love
You're
Cincinnati.
selling-
Anybody,
I feel like I
that knows
sold
In the
me,
Tahoe short a little bit.
anybody that knows me, like I love Cincinnati. I love where I'm from. So
Oh.
For real.
gotta blow it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So before we started the podcast, you had a statement. You said you think Thanksgiving food is overrated.
It's overrated. Like I'm not saying it's not good, but I think it gets a little overhyped. Like you can eat ham and turkey like whenever you want.
I feel you.
Yeah, but we usually eat it cold on like sandwiches. This is like
That's like-
warm,
I mean that's
juicy,
valid, but I think
good.
I think it is. And I'm not like a pie eater, like the desserts. Unless my mom's making like brownies or something, like that's the dessert I go after. But or that like
I
mashed
feel you.
potatoes, corn, like
I feel
rolls.
you,
Like
bro.
it's just like any other dinner. But like Thanksgiving gets a lot of hype because like it's the time to spend with your family, which
That's
is
what I
great.
think it
Which
is.
is great.
It is. Yeah.
But the food part, like everybody blows up like stuff. I hate stuffing. I don't like stuffing.
I'm more of a size guy anyway, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Green bean casserole.
Green
That's
bean
okay. What's
casserole,
everyone's
sweet-
favorite?
For
Sweet
size,
potato casserole.
Yeah, sweet
Okay.
potatoes. are so good.
So I have to put you on. My grandma has bourbon sweet potatoes. It's like a sweet potato with this crumble on top, and it's like our signature thing. My mom usually, or my aunt usually makes me like a separate thing. So it's kind of like sweet potato casserole,
Say less.
but better.
I want to try it. No nuts.
No nuts, nothing.
Perfect.
It's so good.
Or like my favorite thing is like the day after Thanksgiving, like the
leftovers
last
last.
I
So
will
good.
say the leftovers hit they hit
Yeah.
different.
Not a leftovers guy.
What?
I'm not.
Man.
That's why he doesn't
Me
like
either
it.
though, but Thanksgiving is the only time I
It
eat
just,
leftovers.
and then you can do a different thing every day. You can do a turkey day with different sides, a ham day. Like, it lasts for a long time.
For real.
Great. I haven't been home for Thanksgiving for like 5
Oh,
years,
yeah.
so like
True.
it's a little different. So I guess like, it probably would hit different if I went back home for Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
But
feel that.
So what are y'all doing? Because we have Vanderbilt Saturday. You don't get to go home for Thanksgiving. How does that work? And then what does everyone usually do on the team?
Well, I know. Well, if you live like 2.5, 3 hours or less, like you able to go
Go home
home
for the day, okay.
Yeah, but I know my family's gonna come up here. They're coming up here Wednesday.
Okay.
They'll be here, chill with them. They cooking up here. I don't know where they staying.
They're coming in 2 days.
I don't know if they got like a big hotels, like suite type room,
Okay.
or like Airbnb. I don't know, but they cooking up here.
And then you said your family moved from
My
California.
family did move here. They live in a pretty tiny little rental house though,
Okay.
so I think they have like 2 couches. They don't even have like a dining table.
Yeah.
Okay.
But and like the kitchen fits like 1 person in it. But half my dad's side of my family, they're coming for the Vanderbilt game, so they're gonna be here on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And it's like we're like, I guess we're gonna go out for Chinese or something. 'Cause there's just no shot anybody's cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what are you doing?
Coach Pope always has all the receivers over
Okay.
at his house. But my roommate Parker Ball, he was generous enough. Him and his girlfriend are allowing me to go over to her house for Thanksgiving. So I'll have like my own little family
Okay.
Thanksgiving with them, and then obviously my parents will come down for senior night this weekend. So I guess we'll celebrate a little Thanksgiving together, probably after the game on Saturday.
So
Okay. Okay, before we talk about Vanderbilt and senior night, I want to get into that. So talk about your journey to getting to Tennessee. You were at UC Davis.
So out of high school, I originally went to Cal Berkeley.
Gotcha.
Was
Okay.
not built for the Bay Area of the city. I was from the mountains. I was not ready.
Okay.
So decided to leave. Ended up at UC Davis.
Okay.
Played there for 3 years. Played in the COVID spring season because it was an FCS school, so we don't play in bowl games. We play in the championship series. And
Gotcha.
so I played there, and then last year I was like, oh, maybe I'll go out for the league this year. Last game of the season, got hit, lacerated my kidney. So I was done for I wasn't allowed to work out or do anything for a month and a half.
dang.
So I was like, you know what? I guess I'll just take my extra year. Like I got it, might as well use it. Put myself in the portal, and a few days later got called by Coach Hype, and he was like, how'd you like to come to Tennessee? I've committed sight unseen, never been to Knoxville in my life. I was like, this SEC football is like, I've watched all the videos and stuff, and like my tight ends coach at Davis the year prior, he from East Tennessee. He coaches at South Doyle High School out here.
Okay.
So he had just come back, and he had told me about Knoxville and stuff, and I was like, you know what? Like it's something new. I've never been to the East, like anywhere in the East in my life. So came out here, and I love it. Like ever since I got here, I love it.
So did you commit over the phone, or you committed once you?
I committed over the phone, like
Okay.
literally,
Wow.
Okay.
So what's like and you love it now that you're here.
Oh,
So what's
yeah.
like your favorite part and something that you didn't know before you got here?
just like the people, like everybody's so inviting. Like it's like Southern hospitality is such a real thing, and like you don't notice until like you get here, and it's like everybody is so nice. Like
Yeah.
as soon as you get here.
Yeah. And then you're you're
I'm
fifth year.
6th year.
6th year, fifth
Fifth
year,
year.
and then senior, so you have eligibility. Tell me about, I heard that you were a quarterback
I
coming into
was.
college.
So I played quarterback my freshman year.
Okay.
So I came in as a preferred walk-on, played my freshman year as quarterback, played scout team quarterback, and then that spring, which ended up being COVID, we didn't have enough receivers to run 3 groups during spring ball, and I was like the 4th string quarterback at the time. So I was like, I know the offense well enough. Like I'll go run slot receiver if you guys need me. Had like 2 spring practices, got sent home for COVID, and this is all with like the old staff.
Okay.
And during COVID, like I was in all the quarterback meetings, all this the whole time during the summer, like legit like 5 months, like in quarterback meetings. And then first day back, get to the facility, walk in the quarterback room, they're like, oh no, like you're with the receivers now. So I kind of got thrown into the fire a little bit. But yeah, I've been a receiver ever since. And yeah, I mean, kind of like what he said, like I really had no idea like what the South was. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. Like people kind of consider me a Yankee, so the Southern hospitality took a lot to getting used to, especially like I'm super sarcastic.
Yeah.
So I think people had to adjust to me a little bit too. But yeah, I mean, this place has been home to me for 5 years, and I want to change it for the world.
Oh, that
That's
made me
love.
emotional. I
Love
love
it.
it here
I
too.
love it.
So wide receiver, tight end, you guys catch for all the quarterbacks. How is it different between all of them? Like, who's the hardest to catch all of that?
I mean, Nico and Joe throw pretty hard, but obviously they got touch and stuff. But like if you've ever caught like a frustration ball from Joe in practice, I would say that one ranks up there on like the near breaking a finger scale. And then Gaston's he puts a little more air under it and is lofts it, and same with like Navy. And then Nico if sometimes when he's feeling it, he'll try and rip balls over the middle, and you'll catch you by surprise a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Luckily enough, like our jug machine goes up to
Goes high
like
enough.
7 on it, so it you can kind of prepare for it a little bit. But yeah, I mean they all throw really like tight spirals, which is easy to catch. But kind of like what he said, if you get a frustration ball coming, especially if you've dropped one before, you better catch the second one because they're only going to get harder after that. So yeah, they can be pretty tough, but you get a lot of practice with it. So
Yeah. And you caught Nico's first touchdown in
I
Neyland.
did.
That's pretty special.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy because I practice with him every day. I run with the twos most of the time in practice, so that's who I'm like running with. And the kid works so hard, and like he's super humble, and just to see him go out there and ball, and then like to catch his first touchdown was crazy. I literally after that drive, I go up to him, I go, "I'm keeping the gloves. I'm literally gonna have you sign them." I went up to him the next day on Monday, had him sign the gloves, and now my mom has them, and she's like, "I gotta get a case." She has to preserve them, but it was pretty cool, and it, 2 Cali guys connecting for his first touchdown.
That's
was
awesome.
cool.
That's hard.
All right. Shall we play a little game?
A little game.
A little game. We love games over
something.
here. So we've played this many times, and it's just so fun and entertaining. The guys on Instagram, the football team, they have very interesting captions. I'm going to say a caption from about 5-6 guys, and you guys are going to guess. Whoever guesses the most right wins. I'll give hints if we can.
Okay.
But I'm going to start with my favorite one of the season so far. When I saw it, it was like, it's just too good. Okay. Even Disney know how hard my picks are. Like, Pixar.
That's tough. Oh my
Even
gosh,
Disney
that's
know how
tough.
hard my picks are. Like, it's truly iconic.
It sounds like Kamal,
I
but I
I
don't
was
think it
thinking
is Kamal. Either that or it's James Pierce.
oh man,
Is it a defensive guy?
It's not defense.
offense
That's
guy.
tough.
How dare we have that on offense? Dude, like I can like.
You
low-key
guys have
see-
talked about him today.
I feel like I could see it being Jacob Warren.
No, that's not Jacob. But, is it a quarterback? Could it be? It's not Joe. Is it Joe?
Yeah. Even Disney know how hard my picks. That's probably top 5 captions I've ever seen.
That goes crazy.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
He saw it on
crazy.
TikTok.
Another offensive guy. Head tap, stupid.
Oh, that's gotta be
Mel.
Mel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Wait, how do
Easy.
you know so quick? Just like
Because
is that
that's
something-
like
That's
the
something
Mel
you do,
post,
yeah.
man.
But stupid is spelled STOO.
Yup.
Yeah.
PID. Okay, next one. I don't know what these ninja emojis. Tom talking. It's meant to be talking, but TALM. Talking about number been had it. I can't say his number.
Oh, no,
That's Kamal.
That's
Oh,
Kamal.
that's a song. That's a song.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a
Kamal.
song.
No.
It's Tyler.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, I don't know what these emojis
I was like,
talking
I literally was
about.
like, I've
Nine
seen
been
this.
had it. Okay, that's a song. I'll give it to him.
Yeah.
Okay, another person who has been mentioned. Turn a crumb to a loaf, we be breadwinning. But it's in quotation marks because it's from an artist.
Is that James Pierce?
No.
It's really not.
Someone you guys are
Oh, it's-
pretty close to. Turn a crumb to a loaf, we be
That's
breadwinning.
no way. That's someone we're close to.
Maybe not we're, but I can't say who.
Is it Big O's post?
No.
No.
Oh, dude.
This is pretty good though. Turn a
Is it you?
crumb.
I'm just kidding.
Is it Ethan Davis?
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
Is it
Think.
offense?
Like literally. You talked about him earlier.
Yeah.
You talked
You
about
talked about him.
Parker.
Parker?
him. Yeah.
Oh no. I don't even look at his posts.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, this is one of my
TV.
more favorite sentimental ones. A feeling you can't wish for. ... Offense.
Wish for it. On offense.
Some of his posts don't really match up to how like sweet and kind this one is.
Is it Cooper Mays?
No, but that is something I could see Cooper.
Yeah.
That's what I'm feeling. You keep.
But on the same in the same group.
Sprags.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Okay.
What a pull.
Good pull,
Okay.
What a
man.
pull.
Okay.
That is
Next one. I'll describe the picture. There's 3 guys doing that little dance.
Oh, it's got to be
Think-
squirrel.
No. Beyond turn. Simple.
Kayla Webb.
K-Will.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Beyond.
Let's do one more. Actually, 2 more, because I just want to know the context behind this one. He said, "Shout out Big O and Jabari."
Oh, Chaz Nimrod.
But like, why? Why did he use that as his
I
whole
had
caption?
no idea.
Chaz, he been saying like, ever since he got here, he been telling me and Jabari like, whenever he starts playing and he score a touchdown or whenever he get interviewed or something, he gonna first start out by saying, "Shout out Big O Jabari." like, I don't know why.
Did y'all help him do something great, or
Nah, he just like,
you guys are just leaders
just
then?
yeah, he just loves like me and Jabari, how we always like around each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Last one. Boys of Fall gorilla emoji. Posted November 7th, so it's still the fall. Boys of Fall.
Is that John Campbell?
No.
That was a
That's
good
good.
guess. That was a
He's
good
big
guess.
gorilla emoji guy.
Yeah,
That's what
loves
someone
the-
else said,
He loves the
too.
gorilla emoji.
He's the gorilla gang, man. He's in there.
Boys of I know I've seen it.
Boys of Fall? It's an O-lineman?
Yeah, it's a picture of all of them.
It's
Just which
definitely a
one?
O-lineman.
It's not Danger Dane, is it?
Who would post a picture
Addison?
of all of them?
It is Addison.
Yeah, Addison.
Oh wait, no,
Seen
no. Did you say Danger Dane?
Yeah.
It was Dane.
Oh,
Dane,
Dane.
that's
Yeah.
see, I was like,
Dane.
Okay, we're
That's a
gonna have to
Bristol
go
bullet
back and
right
check
there,
to see
man.
who officially won
Yeah, we had
and
to.
figure it
definitely
out. Okay, good guesses on the game. Let's wrap it up with some Vanderbilt talk. In-state rival. You guys started the film today because it's Monday. What do we have? Any insight on them?
Yeah. When you first look at the film of Vandy, they play real hard as a team. Like the games that they have lost, they been in every one. They've been fighting. They've been in close games. But this is their last game, so they won't be able to have a bowl game opportunity. So you know you're gonna get that best shot. They're gonna give us everything they got. So we got to show up and do the same.
And then offensively.
Yeah, so they've had 2 weeks to prepare for us, coming off a bye. So obviously they've gotten a lot of film to look at.
And they're
they-
fresher.
yeah, and they kind of run similar stuff to what we've seen the last few weeks. So it's more of like we're gonna keep doing what we've been doing. It's just we have to not let our momentum change and like not shoot ourselves in the foot and stay detail oriented, and then just actually play hard and make those plays when the breaks come our way.
But
And then it's y'all's last one in Neyland, senior night. What do you guys do for the seniors on senior night? Like, because we have a whole ceremony thing, but we also don't have as many people. So what do y'all do?
you still get to walk through the tee. I think you go through the tee like solo, like by yourself.
Oh,
Yeah, you
that's
go
so
through the
sweet.
tee by yourself, everything. So it'll be fun.
Okay. And then I wanted to read one more thing that I saw, because I know how social media gets and how people criticize you guys after a loss like it.
Yeah.
Vol Scoops posted, Vol Nation, show out for senior day. A lot of these guys experienced the worst in Tennessee football and were involved with bringing it back with an 11-2 season that included the Bama and Orange Bowl win. So, as a student athlete, I see all the work you guys put in, especially coming up from, I would say, the trenches earlier in my career here. I'm just so proud of you guys. But my last question is, if you had to leave a legacy in your time here, what's one thing that you would want to leave behind for the younger guys and just like Vol football in general? Sorry,
really
it was a
just the
loaded
way-
question.
Really just the way you played. Like, I'll say there's one thing, like, from the transition, like, in the coaching staff, like, you really saw how hard, like, we played as a team, like, when we got here. And that's, like, got to be the Tennessee way, just playing hard.
That's I think just like carrying over the culture that Coach Heupel's made there, where it's like you're gonna play hard all 60 minutes of the
for real.
game, and you're gonna try and find a way to be +1 on the scoreboard at the end of it, and that just requires putting like blood, sweat, and tears in the off season. I think that's like a big thing out here now. Is like all the work that you can put in the off season just makes it so much easier once you get to the actual fall season.
Yeah.
And then-
I think like the culture aspect, I think that this season might have not gone the way that we hoped to. I think this season, personally for me, like our whole team has gotten a lot closer
Yeah,
together.
facts.
Like we've really bonded on another level, like, building off of last year's momentum, and then coming in this year, like we really, bonded to like an extreme level, and just to carry over that that culture, that brotherhood, like it's one giant family. Just to continue that, because that, like if you have like a special connection with everybody on the team, then obviously you're gonna go out and play harder for your brothers each and every week. So I think just carrying over that culture feel, that's important.
At the end of the day, sports does end,
Yeah.
and the brotherhood and sisterhood that we create will always be there.
Right.
As sentimental as that is, it's so true. But we appreciate you guys coming on.
Of course.
Thank
Can't
y'all
wait
for
to
coming.
celebrate the
Thank y'all for
seniors this
coming.
weekend in the last game in Neyland.
Facts.
But we'll see you guys next time.
That'll be it.
Doses.